Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, everybody. Excuse me. Today, we are going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be speed running, making hopefully around 8 new Sims, maybe 7, for the Build a World Challenge. So, yeah, basically, I'm going to be using AI to randomize Sims and creating those Sims and what we think they would look like and prepping it for the Build a World save. So, yeah, let's go ahead and hop into it. A little bit has happened off camera since y'all were last in, so I'll try not to give too much away, but you might see some spoilies. If you don't know, I have a YouTube channel where I upload sort of edited versions of what's been going on with the Build a World Challenge. So if you're interested in that, take a look at my playlist on YouTube. Let's see here. Okay, so I think the first thing I want to do is show you where I'm doing this at. So this is actually a new feature, so we're kind of bug testing it together. Um, this is the Sims journey. If you scroll down, I have this random sim option now. So when I click it, it's going to give me a random sim, and we can put her into household 5 and we can re-roll these. Now this should be gated. I think you do have to have premium to do this, which is $5 a month. And you get access to all of these additional features within Sims Journey and a couple extra premium exclusive challenges. So if you're interested in that, definitely take a look. So yeah, let's go ahead and create Miss Amelia. She is neat, family oriented, and non-committal. So let's vibe and do that. We're gonna need a female sim. Um,
Ah.
I'm trying not to just use like the first ones that pop up, but she's freaking beautiful. Maybe we'll use her. So for now, I'm not really sure about her aspiration. Maybe we'll do like successful lineage because she's family oriented. Let me see what successful lineage creates. So on Sim's journey, if you take a look, we can check this little guide section and look in here, and I can do lineage. Successful lineage gives use of one mother lode cheat. That might be kind of nice. Let's look at the other aspirations that are like family oriented, which are super parent, really. Oh, we unlocked the babysitter career. Maybe we'll go for that. So Amelia is going to try to be a super parent. So she is I'm gonna assign her that goal, and she's neat, family oriented, and non-committal. Just kind of funny. She's family oriented, but she's
Ah.
non-committal.
Ah. Oh.
Oh, you can't
Charmouth the
be non-committal with
Roomis.
that. Okay, so I just had to make a note to change that, but we can manually cross out non-committal and type in what we want. So maybe instead of non-committal, we do something like jealous,
Oh,
you know?
logos.
And add that trait. And she's going to be super parent. Beautiful. Okay. And now we make our sim, or do we want to create them all? No, because I want to, yeah, we'll do it as we go. So, oh, thank you so much for the follow there, Queen of Tangerines. I love your thing. It's beautiful. Welcome in. What do you think of Amelia? Her name is Amelia. Let's see. Forget what her last name is. Cleveland. Okay. And then we're just going to quickly go through and change some of her outfits. I love this. This is going to be like a speed run today because I have to go to work in like an hour. So I don't have a ton of time, but we're going to make as many as we can. No. Says that, spends 20 minutes picking out shoes. Or like Birkenstocks. Cute. Formal. I usually try to like let them keep one thing of their outfit and then I just fix the rest of it.
Hmm.
So that way they still kind of have like their personality in there. Not the accessories though. Those are always fucking wild. Oh, she had a
Hmm.
nose ring on this and I kind of like it. I think we should apply that to all of her outfits. Okay. Sleep. Just do something like that. Party.
Hmm. Ah.
I always forget about these and then they kind of break my immersion every time I
Hmm.
see them. I feel like she would do something more formal.
Hmm.
Maybe something like this. Well, now with the nose ring, I feel like she has a bit of an edgier look too. So we need to like lean into that. Want to give her like some crazy heels. And then I feel like she needs tights with these, maybe. This outfit is a wasted opportunity. I need to take some time to do some good um
Hmm.
accessories for her. Oh, we can I forgot they changed that, so we can designate now. And then like left wrist. Oh, this is kind of how it was, but that's cool. Maybe she switches the nose ring out for, oh yeah, cool. Okay. Since we're rocking gold this fit. You know, I'm not a fan of these bands actually. I'm gonna trade those out for
Ah.
something like that.
Huh?
For hot weather. We should put something like we have the opportunity to use like some really cool colors here that contrast with her really well.
Hmm.
Wow, these are so cute. Okay, wait, should she get a dog instead of no, she's family oriented. I feel like I want to put her in with an existing partner so that way we can kind of speed up that journey. Okay, the one with the mushrooms will work. And then maybe some necklace. Maybe some earrings. I feel like we've just not been capitalizing on how gorgeous the sim is, and we're definitely gonna have to come back. Okay, you can't see anything. And like actually work on some of this stuff. Oh, yes. Maybe she goes gold for this too. On the nose ring.
Hmm.
Well, you know what? I haven't done her makeup at all. Let's give her some eyelashes, some eyeliner. No. Maybe some blush. Is that cute? I can't tell. Yeah. And then we apply this to all of her fits except sleep. Maybe we give her a hat since she doesn't have hair. Queen.
Hmm.
Love it. Maybe even like cute. Very cute. Okay.
Hmm.
Let's give her a husband. Let's see who pops up on Sim's journey. And we'll decide if they're husband or wife at that point. Right? I think she's really gorgeous. Your followers 6'7". It's funny. Yeah, I think she's gorgeous. For some reason, my alerts aren't making noises. I don't know what's going on with that. So sorry if you sent that a while ago and I didn't hear you. Yeah, I think she's gorgeous. I think she'll work. Let's see what Sim's journey makes for our next Sim. Aria Hughes. Goofball, materialistic, and romantic. And we'll add her to 5. Aria Hughes. Okay, cool. So we'll go ahead and make her. We're going to add another
Uh,
sim.
Sapoma wa bossy.
Maybe we just like randomize it
Pretty boo. Lorn say.
to
Poli nine mokosa. Mesa plim sarpava.
just so we see someone who we thinks would fit her vibe.
Zakini and a fwis.
She's pretty. I don't know. This is, and then I get stuck randomizing.
Wambosi palingo. Nibahawa ufra.
I like the color of her eyes. I'm not a fan of her hair though. Doesn't that just completely change her vibe? I don't mind the short hair. Just maybe something a little bit more flattering. I feel like her eyebrows look weird too. I want her to have flat eyebrows, not a unibrow. And I feel like I want her hair color or her eyebrow color to be like a little bit darker than her hair. Just want the insides to come up. Yeah, like that. What do you think of her, Queen? Give her some eyelashes. I feel like she's also just a top liner girly. Maybe we do like a brown though. Soften that a little bit. Can we change the color? Yeah, let's just like soften everything. Cheeks, we can do a little bit. Yeah, makeup to everything except sleep. I want to fix her posture. Like her anterior pelvic tilt was crazy. I don't want to like make her skinnier. I'm trying to fix her posture. Okay. Let's pop in. We're gonna do okay, so she is who is this person? Aria Hughes. And she's gonna move in. She's a goofball. Materialistic and romantic. Materialistic.
Samola. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Where's materialistic? Oh, and goofball. I know is a thing. Why can I not find it all of a sudden? There's goofball,
Zonts.
and then
Masabonda
she's
babe.
romantic. Romantic. Okay. So knowing all of that, what is the best aspiration for her? Should we make her mischievous? And then if we unlock the chief of mischief, oh, we'll unlock that actually with Dean or Casey. So what I'm looking at right now is Sim's journey. I'm trying to decide what would be better. Should we do gemology with her and make her like the spiritual kind of lady? And then we can unlock a jewelry store and a spirituality shop. Doesn't feel like necessary, but that's not a bad thing. Or we could get her nectar making. That's good money. Yeah, maybe we do that. Okay. So she is going to be about nectar making, expert winemaker. All right, let's run through and do her outfits really quick. And how do I change the relationship to make them partners? Romance dynamic, wholesome. I think they're just two wholesome beings. Right, this is their everyday.
Hmm.
It's kind of a lot. I want something higher waist. Is this too basic? I mean, she's like a wine sommelier kind of person now. I feel like who she is changing to me. She is a goofball though, so she's like fun.
Mm-hmm.
I think she would wear something more like this.
Hmm. Oh.
Some earrings. Tasteful. Athletic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fun. She looks, because I don't feel like she's gonna be like a regularly working out kind of person, like when. Party.
Hmm. Mm-hmm.
Swimwear. You don't need the hat. Hot weather. Why do I actually kind of love this outfit? I just The only thing is, I want her in
Hmm.
Burks, and I want her not with this weird nose ring. And then cold weather, also kind of a cute fit. Just need to update the shoes, I think.
Ah.
Okay, we got the Cleveland Hughes household. So I built a house a while ago for a vampire that I was thinking of putting in one of these lots. Where do we want to move them in? Maybe we start working on this neighborhood. Right, and then I'm gonna see what I already have in the gallery on this lot size and see if I have anything, or even just like a basic house or something, because obviously we can't cheat our money. Okay, so this is the fancy neighborhood, clearly. Let's go into build mode. Open our gallery, my library. I'm really trying to only use stuff that I used. See if we have any 40 by 30s. Oh, we have a dispensary. Nice. I did build that. I don't think I built the rest of these. Um, this tiny home's pretty cute. What lot is that on? 30 by 30. Insufficient funds. Yeah, that's the other thing is all of these are like max furnished and decked out, so they're not going to be great starter homes. I need to work on making starter homes, don't I? This really cute cat cafe that they could live on top of. Free real estate on. I don't want to put that in the downtown area. What about this townhouse? I thought I did free real estate. What the listing sheets on, free real estate on. Huh. Okay, well, it's 204,000. Let's cheat up to, so we're at 15,500. Let's cheat up to 300,000 just so we can put whatever we want on here. Oops, we just unlocked an achievement. I didn't mean to do that. Oopsies. Okay. I accidentally gave her 3 million. Whoops. Oh, maybe this Cape Side cottage would be good for them. It's supposed to be on a very small lot. We could do this large home and guest home. To make it a residential rental first. What I was thinking about giving them was this vampire cottage, but it has animals, so maybe I give that to somebody who's into animals. You know what? I'm gonna give them this tiny home. Or do I give them this cottage? Maybe I wait, they want kids. Maybe we save up enough money to buy the large home. We put the large home and the guest home on here. Do we put it not furnished? I think we just cheat their funds back down and then it's okay. Yeah, this is a beautiful lot for them. So they're going to move into this lot here, and maybe we'll just let townies move into this. And then the bottom is actually a bookstore that it's not actually functional because you can't have an open business lot on a residential rental lot. So we're just going to pretend like this isn't unlocked yet because it's not unlocked. We have to get, I think, we have to unlock, I think, a library or something, or get something like that to unlock the bookstore, and that's how we're able to move things around. So we're just gonna keep that not available. So we're gonna make this also one umbrage, so that way no one can go in it but us. How do we say that this is our house? Or does it already know? Go here. Let's see if there's. Okay, so no, but if I remember correctly, I mean, for a long time, I raised the kids in this house. So maybe they just save up money to buy this half of the house, and then when they do that, we'll say they have to raise like 200,000 or something, and then that'll allow. Nope. See, this is not what we want. Do we have to move them out and move them back in again? And that's how we select, or is this considered shared? That's the issue. So this needs to be. Well, that doesn't make sense. I guess we will keep this shared. Or no, we'll keep this as. Oh, we fucked it up. Okay. We'll keep this as shared. We're gonna hide that again. Can I change the name? Of course not. But we're just gonna lock the door so they can't come in here. We'll teleport both of them over here. And we're gonna lock this for everybody. And we're gonna lock this for everybody. Yeah, they are styling and profiling in this place, y'all. Let's go ahead and cheat them back down to like 15,500. Go. Yeah, it has like a full fucking kitchen, and these are the nice cabinets too. Yeah, I was thinking they would rent this actually. So let's move them out now that we have it all set up, and then we'll move them back in and see if that allows us to select like the actual space and make it like a rental instead of them owning the whole lot and living on it. Might have time for one more family. We'll see. We might not. This might be our last one because I gotta go head to work. And it would be good. I gotta get gas. It'd be good to leave a little early. Man, that looks crazy. Okay, let's move them again. We want unit 1, which for some reason is 0 a day. Hmm. Move out and move back in. Okay. Maybe, why does it say daily rent? It should be weekly. See, in here it says 296. All right. Google says to reload the lot, to open it in build by mode, set it as residential, and then reset it as residential rental. See. We switch this. Via the owned business panel in live mode. Oh, because she still owns it. That's why. So we need to go in here and sell it as Amelia. So if we go in the phone
Oh.
business,
Oh. You threw a shibao. Pali for Sharza. Camus Zamonacero. Uspak. Noba Shun.
does it not think
Taruk
she owns
Kana.
anything?
Watanabe! Bifital
Oh, here we go.
Dimpish!
Oh,
Watanabe Scansis! Domi Vayen!
Uh-huh.
it thinks we own it.
Wabarani Squamish!
Sell. And then now, yep, beautiful. What? Oh, because when we sold it, it sold all the furnishings. Well, ain't that a bitch? We can replace it, but it's annoying. It's actually probably the fairest way to go about this, but it should at least still have the countertops and stuff like that, like you would with a rental, you know? You can go through and delete all the decor. Maybe, maybe we do. Okay. Well, that is kind of a bummer because it was so decorated so cutely. Look, all of these stayed, so that's good. It's just the ones that were attached to just this unit. But that's honestly not the worst thing because then we can try to keep it under the limit and then we're technically not cheating. So I think that's for the best, although a bummer because it was just really cute. We're definitely not gonna be able to afford what it was. But I guess it's important that the Sims has checks and balances like that. And then they just have this open space that maybe she can eventually turn into something. She wants to be a super parent. Maybe we open like a daycare or something. Okay, so this is our new space. Oh, it let us keep this random plant for some reason. And it let us keep all our stuff on our smoke spot, so that's cool. Up here's the bedroom space. We'll cheat them back down to what we want, and then hop into build mode, and we'll go ahead and start furnishing. We're going to keep it very simple. Start with just some basic lights. Why's that light like not turning on? Okay. And then projects by room, bedroom, bed. Get them like a decent bed because it does affect like how fast they're able to sleep. Okay, that's expensive as fuck though. This is a good middle ground. I'm not in love with that. Bed, bathroom. Want a shower, bath situation. This is one thing that I usually spend money on. And then sink. Mirror. Just something basic for now. And then out here we need kitchen. Isn't this place beautiful though? There's a whole video on how I built this as well, if anyone's interested. We're gonna just do some basic counters, and then eventually we'll figure out how to put it back in furnished. We'll probably have to move them out again, and then once they have more money. I'm not in love with these either. The game is lagging. I don't know why it's running slow all of a sudden. Maybe I'll like those better in white. I want it corner. Then we'll put the fridge. And then we'll cap it. And then we'll do normal stove, cap it. We're gonna need one more normal, actually. Unless we do a middle. We can also do a middle island. My game is just being shitty right now. And then put a sink in one of those. Or make that prep space and put the sink there. I'm gonna save really quick just so it's kind of being buggy. Well, actually, it's 2 o'clock, so I need to go. But thank you so much for watching this. We'll finish this up next stream. And if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you subscribe, like. I really appreciate everybody who's been supportive. And definitely take a look at Sim's Journey if you're interested. And I'll catch you guys next stream, which will be Wednesday. Bye.